Welcome to the shit show of Mafs. Week 4, Moira.
Seriously, are we only at week 4? So I guess we saw 3 new couples come in on Sunday.
Joel and Juliet.
Yes.
Joel's quirky. So a lot of people are saying that his laugh kind of grates on them. I think it's funny and endearing, and I'm embracing it. Go, Joel.
Listen, I'm a fan of Jimmy Carr, so if his laugh doesn't grate on me, this guy's won't.
Chris and Sam, which are our gay couple.
I really like them. He reminds me, and I think it's the jawline. He reminds me of, I've seen people reference Colin Firth, but he actually reminds me of the Bondi Vet.
Chris.
Yeah.
As in Sam reminds you of Chris.
Yeah. I think it must be the jawline. I saw it and I was like, it kind of reminds me of that Bondi Vet guy.
Well, I'm looking at a picture of him right now because that's the only way I remember people's faces and names. And I would agree with that. I would agree. But yeah. I feel like the producers did them a disservice when they were introducing the couple. Like, it was very cliche. They were showing the farm and the horseback riding and the fires. And I was like, this is just fucking Brokeback Mountain reincarnated.
Oh, I thought it looked lovely. I was like, you're selling it to me. I want to live there. Yeah, tell me more about this guy.
Yeah, he's not going to be into you, sorry.
No, not this type.
And the third couple, the most controversial, well, one half is the most controversial of all. We've got Tyson and Stephanie.
Yes. Now, you thought Chris was bad, or Paul from last season. This guy, it's like they're trying to top it, and it's in the worst way possible.
People are saying, so a lot of comments are, he's a plant. They were saying that Brooke's a plant, that she's a paid actor. They're now saying that Beck's a paid actor. I don't believe that. I think that they just want their 5 minutes of fame. Tyson, can anyone be that much of a tosser in real life? Like, is that a real thing? Or do you think he's a plant?
I don't think he's a plant. Annoyingly, that's his beliefs. And I always think that you should be able to choose whatever you want to believe in as long as it doesn't hurt someone else. However, I really worry that there are people like this in the world, and that is their thoughts on how they think women should be placed in the world. That's a real concern for me. We've had a lot of comments and feedback on this guy Tyson, and my absolute favorite so far is from Vicky Halliday, and she said, if you listen very carefully, you can hear the unmistakable sound of 30 million Australian vaginas closing tightly and engaging the deadlock. Now, just before we jumped on, and for the 8 hours it had been up, it has received 915 likes and laughs. And I couldn't agree more. And some people have commented on Vicky's going, I'm all the way in the UK, and mine did that too. I had someone say, in Sweden also. And someone else commented, all the way over here in Ireland too. So apparently, Rachel Rose is saying it's a global movement, and I could not agree more.
Oh, I love that.
Love that.
My favorite, and I don't know who it was that said it, but she said, this is why I'm a raging lesbo. And I was like, oh my God.
Good luck, ladies.
So many women would be just going, no, I dust my hands of this and I am fighting for the same sex now.
It's a bit of a worry. It is. Look, I think you're entitled to have your own beliefs and what you want. I just worry that this person will procreate.
Well, hear me out. So there is one thing that I actually do agree with. To be honest, I agree with the movement behind what he said, not actually what he said. Mm-hmm. So I was a stay-at-home mum, and I stayed at home for 7 years. And I think that is the best thing that a mother or a father can possibly do. It's a privilege to be able to stay at home and have that as your job, being the caretaker. Mm-hmm. And with that comes obviously not just raising the children, but also cooking, cleaning, all of that of being what a housewife or a homemaker should do. So I kind of do agree with that movement in a way, but as I said, a privilege to be able to do that. Not everyone can do that, and that's okay. It shouldn't be an expected thing from your partner to expect you to be at home.
Different thing completely there is that I think what he's trying to get across is that that's what he expects from a person. He's saying she can work, but if we have kids, I think, yes, it's a privilege to stay at home if that's what you want to do. And I feel like how it's coming across from him is, no, that's what you're expected to do.
Exactly.
I think more than that is that I think what's really getting a rise out of people is that he wants someone obedient. Now
submissive.
he doubled down on the submissive comment in the stand behind the scenes episode.
Means submissive means I'll give you the definition so you know,
and then I'll tell you my definition.
But there is an English definition that's in the dictionary, and it means compliant.
You're sort of talking down.
Okay, I am, because it's frustrating and really offensive
well,
as a woman.
We're still talking about. I thought we've answered the question.
Submissive means, as the dictionary definition, compliant and obedient. That's what submissive means.
Okay, what's
your
definition?
Do you want to why? It's not my definition. It is the English Oxford Dictionary definition of submissive. Is that what you want?
I think to an extent, I would like to be the leader of the house. Yeah, I'd like to be.
What I'm asking, do you want someone obedient?
Well, would you say that's controlling, being the leader of the house? Would you say that that's?
I would say if you want someone who is obedient, yes, it's controlling, and you want a dog.
Okay, well then there you go. Maybe that's what I want.
That has just really ignited the flame there.
No more of a JJ for him.
Yeah. So he's a problem. He is a big problem. And I think a lot of people are starting to pick up on that. But the absolute craziness of the whole week, not just Tyson, but Beck. She was coming for everyone's relationship.
A romantic movie night.
Boring. What I'm trying to get to, Steve-O, is maybe service my friend a little bit. That would be good.
Oh my gosh. Hi.
I mean, it's not easy. Look at Mel and Lou. They're a shit show.
Really?
Stella had a glass of champagne, and then he told her she couldn't drink anymore.
Hey, take it in.
Yeah.
She tells me that she doesn't want to. Like,
You're not telling her she cannot.
Absolutely not. I poured her one right now. Okay. Absolutely not.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely not.
A bit of a conversation with Gray. He said that if she doesn't want to be with me, she just needs to say it. She's never said it. But the question... But hang on a minute. But then, like 2 minutes before that, he said she wrote me a letter and ended it. Yeah, I'm not understanding. How are you going? Tell the girls. Have you incinerated all your baggy clothing?
No.
Are you guys like happy?
Good? Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Are you a fly on the wall in everyone's relationship? You seem to have a lot to do with everyone. Stop getting involved in everyone else's shit.
Grayson, that's bullshit. What?
And she was also coming for Gia, regardless of whose relationship she took down in the process. I'd say unknowingly, maybe not. She threw Grayson and Juliet under the bus in attempts to get back at Gia, saying that, well, you told me, Gia, that Julia wanted a woman, not a man. Which I think everyone has kind of picked up on that vibe, Grayson especially, but just previous to that, Julia had written a letter saying that she's not feeling it. And I think Grayson had that idea up his sleeve anyway, but I think when it was confirmed somewhat by Beck, it kind of threw them off.
I did put it out there because I thought that she looked pretty pissy. I don't want to see someone drunk on the TV. I choose not to go to pubs and clubs because I don't like hanging around a whole heap of excessively intoxicated people. Why should we have to watch it on TV?
Well, I guess you don't. You can change the channel. But I think the whole point of them not putting a hold on maybe alcohol, and we really don't know what the standard is there, is because loose lips sink ships. So I think they're like, you are your own person. I don't know where they sit with, if you were at home, you could drink as much as you want. However, they're the ones providing the alcohol. So do they have a responsibility? I think they're just there for whatever they can get out of that. We have heard that they could sit there for hours on end until the producers come in and go, you're boring me, I need something, or you're not going home. So it could just be that Beck was like, do you know what? I'm ready for bed and a cup of tea. Let me just light this shit on fire so we can all go home. I don't think that was probably her mentality. I do think she went in there going, well, everyone's talking about mine and Danny's relationship because of something Gia said. And if my relationship can't be perfect, then none of yours can be. And I'm just going to say things that might hurt everyone so that they all question their relationship, so that I don't feel like I'm the only one with a not perfect relationship.
No, well, we're seeing the fractures too. Danny did not want to be seated near her.
Jesus, no.
He did not want to look at her.
If there could be a facial expression for WTF, it's definitely Danny. Oh, please someone call me over so I can come and sit with you. Please, someone.
You're not upset with me?
No, it's just, I think, like, it's just carnage, isn't it? Like, you don't even know, I don't know. I've just zoned out for that.
You okay? Sorry. I just got...
How do you think Danny feels now?
I think Danny's tired. No, she lied about Danny. I'm over it. I'm over it. And it's all tattoos with barbed wire hearts. Lie, 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 lie. And Alyssa, she and I have sorted it out. She can be upset, that's fine. But everything I...
Yeah, he wanted out of there. He did not want a bar of it.
Look, the only interesting thing that I got out of that whole dinner party episode was Palmer's have shimmer cocoa butter.
Do you know what? I did notice that too when Alyssa was putting it on, and I was like, I might get me some of that.
I need to get me some of that. Look, $15. $15 at Coles and Woolies.
See, I am so easily led. Subliminal messaging in there, and I am totally getting it. Love it today. Interestingly, it looks like we're going to lose another couple, so I think we're definitely going to lose Juliet and Grayson at the next commitment ceremony. And I do wonder if we might lose Luke and Mel. I think so. I think it's established that they're kind of in the friend zone, and I hope that they have that conversation before the commitment ceremony so Luke can leave and we can have them gone.
I have a problem with the after dinner party.
Oh, the one that's on Stan?
Yes.
Okay.
How many people are buying Stan subscriptions to watch this show? How much money are they making? I personally don't have a Stan subscription and I don't watch the show. I live vicariously through you. But my problem is without Mafs, you don't have the after dinner party. And without the after dinner party, Mafs can't recoup their show expenditures. You're finding out what's actually happening through the after dinner party as the show is going. So why should we continue to watch Mafs? To follow the love stories that we already know through after the dinner party that is not happening.
So this was my point last recording that we did with Chrissy, was that they're not only trying to monetize through Channel 9 and the ad breaks and things that run through there, but they are doubling down on the messiness that is Mafs by trying to get another form of monetization through Stan for the craziness that they seem to be promoting by putting an extra show on. And it's like, this is not behavior that should be accepted. And this is not in place of a reunion, because we already know that Chris has said he wasn't invited back to the reunion. So it's not like they're not having one and they need this as a second showing to wrap up the unanswered questions. And I wonder if Icebergs has really set this off because there were so many unanswered questions because of that difference between episode 11 and 12. That they had to answer, and this is where this has come from. They've gone, all right, well, let's monetize it.
But let's be honest, Joshua Fox is on to a bloody gold mine with these 4 episodes that he's released.
I just don't know if Mafs would have been what it is without Joshua Fox.
It wouldn't
because
be.
he's giving you the side that 9 isn't showing. And it's the real side of what's going on.
He outed Gia to be the person that contacted him for the whole Icebergs incident. So, I mean, he's kind of gone, fuck it. He did say that he toyed with himself whether he should release all this information or not, whether he's doing a disservice. But at the end of the day,
I think he's very true to his journalistic side of being like, you never reveal the source. However, if the source is part of a group that is threatening you, then absolutely all gloves are off. So I don't think that if this happened next season and someone was to give him inside scoop and thing, I don't believe that he would reveal the source. I think that he's gone, hold on, you're putting me in a really dangerous situation where I've had to go to the police and make a report.
It's protection for him.
Yes. So I don't think he ever would have released the name had he not have been put in that position. What do we think about the commitment ceremony coming up?
I'm almost thinking that Denny might write leave because he looks pretty checked out at the moment. We know that they don't go at this stage, but I'm thinking he might write leave, which would be a bit of a ooh moment. Luke and Mel for sure.
I think it's going to be a mutual agreement. I don't think it's going to be a stay on one and leave on the other.
But it could be. I don't think it might be this week. I think give it another week and see how it goes with them. And definitely Julia and Grayson will be gone.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think he's run out of outfits to wear, so.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I just have to make comment of that the Nana. Yeah, the Nana jumper. Oh, one of my favorite comments. I laughed so hard. It's from Dave. That's all his name is. We're hunters, he says in his little pastel yellow knitted shirt. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. Yes. Nobody likes him, not even the men.
Fantastic. Love that.
I just want actually talking about Juliet and Joel, their wedding. Scott and Gia were yelling out comments. And Scott, nice guy Scott. I think Gia's rubbing off on him and not in a good way. It wasn't nice to see.
Or is that just him? Are you talking about the comment when he said he was a model?
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, yeah, what, for Big W or whatever it is. He's yelled out a couple of times and it wasn't pleasant to watch and it was ugly.
Definitely was. And a lot of what Gia said was just really uncalled for. From what I heard from the Mafs Funny podcast was that she thought she was going to get the heroes edit. And she was going to just call everyone out and see through everyone and their fakeness. And she was going to be the hero. And she's got the villain in it. And I think she's like, I don't understand. It's like, well, how can you not understand? Like, how do you think that those are nice things to say? And I don't know that she's rubbing off on Scott as much as this may just be part of his personality that he has tried really hard to hide.
Yeah.
You can't hide it for this long.
Yeah. The next few weeks are going to be interesting because this is when the layers start being peeled away, isn't it?
I cannot wait for the experts to sit on the couch with Tyson, that's for sure.
Yeah.
She cannot write stay. If she writes stay, it's a setup. I don't understand how you can find some commonality. You can find some commonality with someone, but enough to go, yep, and that's about it. That, you know, I'd have maybe one drink with you at a pub and then wish you well. And never want to see you again. And there's a difference to saying, no, I'm committed to trying to make this work in another week. Oh, God, no.
There's 3 new couples, so I don't know. Obviously, there's been a mass exit of couples so far, but I would like to see that couple go. Again, is he a plant? Is it a setup? We will see. We will see. Well, that's it for week 4. We will see you back here same time next week.
Keep your comments coming in, guys, because we absolutely love to read them, and clearly so many other people love to join in on the conversation as well. So thank you for that.
We will meet you in the comments section because we are joining in as well.
We are loving it. Absolutely loving it. And thank you for all the follows. Keep them coming as well. We are absolutely joyous over it. So thank you. See you next week. Bye.